Aquarius, you're here. You came out in your reading. You are in your element. Things are turning around for you. What's up, my enlightened ones? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ash, and in tonight's video, I will be doing the monthly reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for December, or whenever you guys see this. Please keep in mind that these are technically timeless, so if it went to you, it was meant for you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into your monthly reading. I do want to give a shout out to all of my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Here on my channel, guys, we like to keep an open mind and an open heart. The future is for you to decide, guys. If you are not feeling an outcome of a reading and it's resonating with you, please just change your perspective or your vibration. Understand that things are happening for you and not to you, guys. And you can also check out some other readings here on my channel as well. Let's go ahead and get a couple more shuffles going on here. And one more. One more. Okay. So let's see what's going on with my fellow Aquarians today. And yes, guys, I am an Aquarius, my sun sign, moon sign Pisces, my rising sign Gemini. My Venus is Aquarius. Guys, if you don't know what your other signs are too, by the way, I do have a link in the description for you to check out your birth chart. So check it out. It's pretty cool. First card out the deck, the Emperor. Ooh. 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 The Queen of Swords, Aquarius. Yes. Okay. 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 Keeping that. Oh. Every time I go to talk, something just flies out. Balancing act, huh, guys? What's going on with you guys? Let me get some more cards out on the table here. If I could stop dropping cards everywhere. Seeing the Emperor, guys, some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. Not necessarily. I feel like for many of you, this is your energy, though. Just kind of goal-oriented. I like how these came out. Okay, so we got the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, right? And the Moon, the mysterious Moon. Okay, so I feel like an Emperor might be coming into an Aquarius's life, especially just seeing this Two of Cups here, and then the Moon, things, you know, being revealed. For some of you, I do see that. I see a new start to some situation coming in. What? The Three of Cups? Okay, Aquarius, this is getting real interesting and not in a bad way. I really do see some type of love connection coming to the light for some of you. For some of you, I feel like someone might have been holding back how they feel about you, Aquarius, but I feel like that's gonna come out soon. Especially just like I said, seeing that Moon and you know, things being revealed and light being shined on certain situations. For some of you, I feel like that Moon is telling me to just trust your instincts heavily when making any type of decision, especially seeing the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. But it's cool to see that Three of Cups, because then it's like, okay, you know what I mean? Celebrations. Yeah. You guys are coming out of it. You're coming out of a depression. You're coming out of a darkness. You're coming out of the victim mentality, feeling sorry for yourself. You're coming out of worry. I don't know if I said depression, but I do see that when I see the Eight of Swords in reverse, guys. You guys are coming out of it. And just actually thinking about you guys' last reading, I can see how this is a continuation in a sense of like limiting beliefs, you know what I mean? And kind of like, just like, you know, things that were blocking you guys' blessings, so to speak. I feel like all of that is is finally coming to a halt, and you're finally coming out of that victim mentality and whatnot. Okay. Temperance in reverse, you know what I mean? So I feel like some of you guys, you're coming out of that unbalanced phase, you know what I mean, in your life, that you were going through, especially with the last month reading for some of you. I also see, when I see that card in reverse, is like, you know, lack of patience. I feel like you guys still need to be patient and just understand that things work out and things happen in your favor. You know what I mean? You are strong enough to fight anything that, you know, might be messing with you mentally, especially seeing this Queen of Swords. Like, that is an Aquarius card right there. You know what I mean? So it's like getting back to being in you guys' element, getting back to that stable ground, grounding yourself here, you know, seeing that Emperor. But let me go ahead and get out my other deck, and we can actually start getting some clarification on some of these cards and dig a little deeper into the story. But I do feel like I see some love opportunity coming. I just seen the moon again in this deck. So trust your instincts, guys. Like I said, when making the decisions, just rely heavily on your instincts and your intuition, guys, because you're gonna need it on this journey. And just be patient with yourself. And like I said, I do see you guys coming out of that dark time, depression. I feel like some secrets have come to light too, seeing that moon card. So actually, last month's reading, you guys were dealing with someone, I remember, and it was like, you know, time to let them go. Things, you know what I mean? I feel like maybe for some of you, there have been a contact by that person, possibly, too, which is also helping your movement, you know, making that amends and whatnot. But the light is finally being shined on the certain situation that might have been holding you guys back. This situation that had you guys kind of in the dark, feeling prisoner, victim mentality. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are coming out of that. So let's go ahead and get some clarification on this Emperor, because I'm curious, a little nosy. Just want to know who it is. Like I said, I feel like it's many of your guys' energy. It could also be someone else's energy. You could most definitely be dealing with a Taurus. Did I say a Taurus the first time? I meant to say an Aries, guys. I do apologize. An Aries, not a Taurus. An Aries. I was like, wait. And then with the moon, someone could be dealing with the Pisces as well. And then with the Temperance in reverse, some of you might be dealing with the Sagittarius. So like, don't get it twisted on who's who around here, guys. And go ahead and get some clarification. Let's set this intention. Clarification on the Emperor. Okay. I like how this card flipped up. I feel like this is you guys. For many of you, it could. Okay, so I see two different stories here with this Hermit on the Emperor in reverse. I see you guys coming out of that isolation, that feeling sorry, in the dark, things not working out, kind of, you know what I mean? I see the Emperor as you guys finally finding stable ground, grounding yourself, connecting back with the universe, and coming out of that, you know what I mean? For some of you, I feel like when I said someone's coming, for some of you, someone is coming that hasn't come yet. They kind of been in the dark, but they're going to come out as this Emperor, you know what I mean? They're kind of been isolating themselves, hiding behind the scenes, so to speak. So like I said, I do see that for those of you that have someone coming into your life. And for those of you that don't, I feel like that's you guys, especially just thinking about last month's reading and the continuation of the story of you guys and your limiting beliefs and coming out of that, and coming out of that strong, you know what I mean? To see this Queen and to see this Emperor, you know what I mean? That's all that stability right there that you guys need. So it's beautiful. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get some clarification on the Two of Cups. The Emperor just showed itself to me again. So some of you could for sure be dealing with and Aries. Doesn't have to be. It does not have to be, guys. Okay. Someone told me to shuffle that more. I just started doing it, so I guess we'll just go with it. Let's see here. Let's set the intention on clarification. There it is for the 2. See the 2 of Cups in reverse. What? The 2 of Cups upright, the 2 of Cups reverse. Someone's coming out of something and something's coming. I feel like some of you are finally putting to rest the past relationship that didn't work out, the heartache, the breakup, the divorce, you know what I mean? The separation, and something new is going to come out of that. Like, almost like, it just came to my mind, like, everything happens for a reason or something. It's like, everything happens for a reason. Or like, this had to end, this heartache and, this breakup and, or this divorce, like, had to happen for this new thing to come into your life, guys. And it just came to me too, just thinking about the cups, the 2 of Cups, and actually seeing this 3 of Cups too, is like celebration things, you know, starting off, new friendships, new relationships too. Like, that's what I'm saying. I see light being shined on the old and new stuff coming out. For some of you, I do see the past relationship that you might have had with someone sparking back up as well. So I do see that too. But whatever happened before, like, it literally was like meant to happen. I see that with those. So that's a trip. Let's go ahead and get some clarification over here on this moon. Okay. So this is the one that called out to me. Of course it did, Aquarius. This is you. You came out in your reading, and that's great, and it's wonderful, and it's beautiful, and I love it. Clarification on the moon, the star. What? The moon and the star right next to each other. These are major kind of cards, guys. So these are major things that are happening right now. You know what I mean? To see these energies here in this reading. You know, you're finally getting back to yourself. You're finally getting in your element. You're finally coming out of that depression and that sadness and that breakup that might have been holding you guys back. Light was shined on a certain situation. That situation is allowing you guys to be able to move forward and be back into your element here with the star. And it's a beautiful thing to see the moon, like I said, you know what I mean? The moon and the stars, like, those are going to guide you through dark times, right? And that's literally what's happening with you guys right now, you know? But I feel like also seeing these guys, you need to rely heavily on your instincts and your intuition, and trust, though, and trust thine higher self. Trust thine higher self to guide you, you know what I mean? And you'll see that here. This is a trip. This is you. Aquarius, you're here. You came out in your reading. You are in your element. Things are turning around for you. Things are getting back to the way they should be, or should I say, maybe you were on that detour and you're coming back from the detour, you know, and now you're back on the route you were supposed to be on, or the route that had less drama or whatnot. But anyways, you guys are back in your element, seeing that here. Let's go ahead and get some clarification on this 3 of Cups. Yes, Aquarius. The star and the moon. Someone could be dealing with the fire sign. The King of Wands here. Leo energy I'm seeing here. On this 3 of Cups. You know what I mean? So I feel like this past thing is what's allowing this new thing to happen. It keeps coming to me, like, you know, that those limiting beliefs. I feel like you guys are coming into your element now. You're letting these limited beliefs go, and that's starting to, you know, help you guys in a great way. You know what I mean? In a way that will allow things to come into your life better, or I don't know if I even want to say better, but easier, if that makes sense. But, you know, and also with the King of Wands, you know, it's problems, and I don't see problems with this new thing. I just see that the old problems are finally being brought to the life. You're in your element, and that's what's going to allow for the new vibration for these new things to come. You know what I mean? Especially coming out there with that 8 of Swords as well, guys. You know, it's like finally having hope, freedom, finally starting to see things, but you have to remain patient. Remain patient. That's the biggest thing right here I'm seeing in this reading, guys. But let me go ahead and grab a card from my Moonology deck. Let's get a couple of shuffles here. Yeah, it's like the limiting, once you let go of those limiting beliefs, like you'll get back in your element. Like things are going to come to the light. You know what I mean? Things are going to come out of the dark. So this one called to me. It was like, your dreams need a practical plan. However that resonates with you guys. You know what I mean? Your dreams need a practical plan. New moon in, full moon in Taurus. Full moon in Taurus. When we think of like practical plan, usually I think of like, practical, but not limiting, if that makes sense. And I'm trying to think of like how to explain it, like how I see it. A practical plan to me is like not limiting what it could be, if that makes sense. Like if it can happen, it can happen. Like leaving the options open, so to speak, is kind of how I see that one here. And then this one fell on the floor. Take time to breathe out. Yes, guys, if you're coming back into yourselves, you guys need to take that break. You need to have that patience. Let go of the limiting beliefs. Practical plans in my mind mean, you know, that anything can happen. You know what I mean? Just take time to breathe out. I love it. Breathe out, Aquarius. It's time to breathe. It's time to step back. It's time to get back into your element, which you guys are. And that's great, you know. Let me go ahead and get one card out of here, out of the Angel's Answers Oracle. And one more time. One more time. Someone could be dealing with a Taurus. And the reason why it just came to me too is just, I just thought that seeing Taurus, and earlier I accidentally called the Emperor the Taurus. My mistake, guys. Recovery. Then I just say that y'all been recovering. You're coming out of it. You're coming out of it. You're coming out of it for sure. But to see Taurus again, it's like, okay, someone very well could be dealing with the Taurus just because of how it came out. And how it's coming back to remind me. Let me get one more of these cards. One more Angel's Answer. Oh, see? Romance, guys. Romance. Out of all the crap you guys just went through with this old energy that I'm seeing, this past energy, this new energy is coming. But are you ready? I feel like you guys are. Romance. So I feel like all of the messages have been said on this aspect. I'm going to pull a card from my crystal oracle deck, because I do like to throw crystal energies on the readings, guys. Please keep in mind that you do not need to own this crystal to benefit from the messages, advice, guidance, and energy of the crystal. If you do, guys, please just make sure you're taking care of your crystal and you're thanking your crystal as well. So let me go ahead and get this shuffled a few times and see what comes out, guys. Romance. Romance in the air for my Aquarius. What? As soon as you let go of those beliefs, those sabotaging beliefs or those limiting beliefs, you know what I mean? As soon as you guys come out of that, that's when things really start to happen. And it's a beautiful thing. Let's see if we can get a crystal energy. And this is the one that fell out. Lapis Lazuli, guys. Do I have some Lapis Lazuli on the table? I do. So here's my wand. Oh, this is looking really dope, actually. Look at that. Lapis Lazuli, guys, is associated with the throat chakra. And the throat chakra is all about communication. Self-worth, truth. Speaking one's truth. Communicating clearly and efficiently. Oh, it's pretty. I don't know. Anyways. So that's kind of what the Lapis Lazuli looks like. Let's go ahead and get the messages out for this crystal. And we'll go ahead and send you guys on your merry way to start this new romance that we're seeing, guys. So it says the essential meaning for Lapis Lazuli is spiritual truth, enlightenment, meditation, unity, consciousness, and inner vision. So just this, this enlightenment, speaking one's truth, spiritual truth. It kind of brings me back to that moon, and it brings me back to, you guys' instincts and your higher self. This Lapis Lazuli will also help you guys with that, and that inner vision and manifesting and knowing what you want to have in your lives. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead and get into what it says. What you seek is here. If you push aside the distractions and the fears created by your ego and become silent, tune in and phone home to the conscious universe, the source of all love, strength, and wisdom. The laws of non-locality ensure that you can gain whatever you need that is hidden from you. When your mind is in a non-ordinary state of thinking and perceiving, you can achieve this through practice of meditation and prayer. Reconnect with the conscious universe now. That's the message of this crystal. You are overdue for realignment of your spiritual alignment. Lapis Lazuli spirit also reminds you that that you are part of the conscious universe. You always have access to the conscious universe through a clear channel of your authentic self. Enlightenment comes when you go within and are open to the light that is all around you and within you, guys. Yes. So it's a trip just even seeing that, like, what you want is here now. You know what I mean? You just have to let that ego, and like I said, that ego is part of limiting beliefs and fears. You have to let all of that go, guys. So let me go ahead and get into the meditation. Meditation with this stone allows us to connect within. It allows us to access part of us that knows and is willing to share knowledge and guide us, not to what we want, but what we need instead, guys. Yes. So I feel like our practical plan is more of, what you need when you find out what you, okay, so some people say what you want and what you need are different. I kind of believe that there's almost kind of the same thing, only if you really know what your true desires and your purpose is. Because once you know what your purpose is, that's what you want, that's what you need as well in your life, guys. So I feel like things are coming. Like I said, the things that you want are here, and you're coming behind that, you're recovering out of that, and it's a beautiful thing, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great month, my fellow Aquarians. I hope to see you back here next month. Bye.